this is your reading. To be honest, Virgo, when I'm looking at this whole reading, there's a lot of regret. Yes, there was a relationship. There was a, and it was clear. You see how the blue sky is there. It was extremely clear. You like them, they like you. You see, there's two people, but there it is, the beautiful Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is because the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles would be a man that is already a king, meaning he's established in what he does for work, meaning in his resources, you know. This king, as you can see, he has a like, not only is he dressed beautifully, but he's in his throne. He has a lot of stuff. He has a castle. This is somebody well established, right? Financially established, work established. Either way, between you and this person, there's two people. Somebody feels stabbed in the back. And here we have a major energy of, usually you see the female, they in the tarot they chose to put a female, not a male, a female, putting her hands on a wild animal, not just a wild animal. This is the lion, but not only is he a lion, he's the lion is to a majestic beast in the Bible. If you there's four majestic beasts and the lion is one of them. And this female energy, that deals female energy that gives birth to children and is understanding of people's needs. The female is all about the emotions. That's why they chose to represent a female. And not only that, they put her in a white gown with flowers. And this, if you study this card, they're outside, there's no houses, and this female energy is placing her hands, because the hands are going to do the work, to tame this beast. And the beast, its tails underneath their legs. Animal that if this animal was very ferocious, his tail will be out, but it's not. She's taming this beast with a lot of strength, which it takes a lot of strength for us to control our emotions. We call it feelings, emotions. Back in the days, they would call it instincts. Animal has instincts, but we wanted to separate ourselves from the animals because we were blessed with hands and the faculties of thinking. God, the word, was given to us humans. So anyways, the king is going through this is a major arcana, and this is a major ending. The Ten of Swords, there's an end, right? This is the end. Something in this relationship has to come into a major ending, and it didn't end in a good note, because this is the last card of the Ten of Swords. The couple has hit a major ending as a Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords speaks on betrayal, and many words that were done, action, because action was thing, you know, between. And this king of pentacles is going through a major change of either controlling their instinct, because this king could be selfish. The king of pentacles he's usually gives to the family. He's a provider, the masculine. He managed the resources. But here, he is in touch with a part of his soul that is the emotional one, because we're dealing with a female that needs to tame the beast inside of him. There's a major change in this king. There is a need for this king to get in touch with his emotions, to tame that wildness in the side of him. There's that need of strength, because it has caused hardship in a partnership for him. Here, the next cards, Virgo, we have the Five of Wands. The fives are usually very challenging, but as you can see, This is everybody's moving. This is multiple people, and each person has their wand. And you look at this. This is another card. Movement, movement, movement. And here there's no movement, but there's three cards, a major movement. It is. It looks chaotic. It could be chaotic, but what here's telling me, each person here had put in action and put in how am I gonna say, put in, this is action. Each person had their own wants, their own ideas, and there was movement. Where all this movement ended up landing, it ended up landing in somebody leaving. And this is cups. The eight of cups is abandoning. This eight of cups is intact, but this person is leaving it. Look, he has his own wants and he's leaving. Why is he leaving these cups? They're right there for him. He might be leaving them because he doesn't need them anymore. He finds no enjoyment. And I said no, because this is action. This cup, he's grabbing his wand and leaving. He's leaving this because he doesn't need it. And because it's emotionally, he's not even attached to them right now. At one point, all these cups were filled with something that this person liked, right? They were filled with something this person really enjoyed and worked for it, right? This is somebody who has put in the work and is waiting to see if their stuff bears fruit. Now this person is contemplating and thinking, did I do all the right steps to get the right outcome? Or did I miss a step and now I don't know if I'm gonna get it, right? But here, just like we have two people, we have a lot of people, and this is not longer two people, this is more than two people. And this is multiple things moving in your life or their lives. And it came to a point that it landed that somebody needs a timeout and they're leaving. They're leaving something that once brought them joy. That doesn't mean that this person could come back to this, but that's a risk you take. When you make a choice to leave something that you know is not fully under your control, that you don't fully control, like if you leave a relationship, they say, hey, I need a time apart. You're making a choice to remove yourself from that relationship. But remember, that relationship is by two people. What if the other person that you left in your time apart decides in that time apart that when you come back, they no longer want you? That is the chance somebody takes. You Because this person could literally leave, say, I need a break. And you're like, oh, you will come back? And he's like, yeah. But the truth is they could come back. Or they might not. They might change their mind. Because it's these are the choices. These are the, I will leave this relationship and I will come back. That's what you say to you. But that time apart gave you a window and says, I don't want to return. You have the right to change your mind. And so does the other person. You understand me, right? Our promises can be broken, you know, unless you know this person. When if you know your person says, I will come back and we're going to work this out. If you are 100% trust that person's words, then yes, it's true. But if you know that person cannot even, I might come back, that's a might. It's not even 100, right? Anyways, here, a lot of chaos, a lot of things were moving in your life to the point it moved to whether it was work, school, children, whatever it was. This is the movement. It ended up making somebody emotionally unhappy and leaving. And it makes somebody think, what did I work? Why I put work into this. All the work that I put into this is not going to bear fruit. Is not gonna, did I miss a step? Did they miss a step? All this, in the end, it resulted in somebody leaving, right? And this is somebody questioning, like, what? What happened here? Where did I misstep? Did I miss a step? Did I, or is everything gonna work out? But it's just not you and this person. This is something got into the relationship. Where was your work, your goals? Like, no, this should be done this way. No, this should be done this way. To the point, people never agreed where this was gonna land it, and it landed to the point somebody left. The work that was put in, it's now in the. Is it a waste? Was it a waste? Now the next cards we have here, Virgo, is the the three of wands, the judgment, the nine of wands, and the star. Action, uh, judging. You remember here we're thinking that we do all the right things. Was this the right thing to do? Would this help grow this? Uh, at the end here we have judgment. As you can see plainly, it is a final judgment. This is, and I call it final judgment because you see the dead are being judged on how they live their lives, right? They're being judged on their past deeds. And you are judging whatever is coming in, you're reflecting on what work you put in. That the work I put in will be bringing me this. And that's final, right? This is it's completely final. Yes, there were a lot of challenges. You see the five? It's like this is the wounded warrior who has survived so much and still standing, still brave, and healing. I love that healing card next to the nine of wands. It's I. You are judging now. Whether it's you probably, if this not only goes to you but your partner, but it's judging your past deeds, your past work. You know, in judging it, saying this is what I have done. Yes, I have survived multiple times. I've been tested by God. It could be even tested. You've been testing. You wanted certain relationships. And there were challenges. This is a challenge card, and you had to walk away, or they have walked away. You understand that maybe the timing might have not been correct. The timing might have not been the greatest, and there was a need to walk away from things that don't serve you. There is a need to talk to yourself and say, do I feel safe here? Does this person make me feel safe? Does this situation make me feel safe? Do I feel confused in this situation? And you need to speak up for yourself. As children, your parents might not have teach you, independent what generation you are. More of them Gen X and millennials, elder millennials, got got told, the parents might not have tell you how to ask for help, how to speak your mind when something was going wrong. Just they told you hold it yourself. But this is you here, healing and understanding your past, and knowing that whatever you have worked on will come to you, because I think you have more of a healthy mindset now too. Health, the star here is a major transformation of the soul, and and you're being guided to heal because you've been through so many battles, so many tests in life, so many relationships you've been on, that is telling you what is healthy, what is not, and you're ready to judge not only the people you picked, but how they have transformed you, how you have changed. You're no longer the person who's speaking people. A 20-year-old, you can't fault them. They don't have experience in dating unless they had a very experienced father or mother that teach them, like, hey, these are the clues in a relationship. If you didn't have that, or you didn't want to listen, you learned through experience, right? So here, the expectation is I guess you still expect something from this, because it's like no matter what, it's like you put in the work. You're putting in the work to heal and be guided to the right thing. And you're judging this based on what you did and they did. So I don't think you feel that this is lost. Now, the next ones is the Five of Swords with the Six of Wands. This is somebody. This is like somebody being a winner, being recognized. But the recognition here comes unfair. It's like you won, but at what cost? It's just like, yeah, you can say that. It's like, yeah, you won. This is action in real world. You won, but at what cost, right? At what cost did you win? And here it is. Somebody got stabbed in the back. Because I'm thinking the ego here. The ego here. Control yourself. Control your emotions. He can be selfish. I already know that. And here we have winning, but at what cost? And the next card is the Chariot and the Sun. Is movement. You're moving to a better place now. Somebody's moving to more of a real light, a real enlightenment, real happiness, and moving with the desire to make things happen. But I'm still with this five. Why? Somebody might want to come back, but still, it's like you need to admit, yeah, you want, but at what cost? Yeah, you want to move forward and have that happiness. I have that five, I have that 10 and that five and the wound. It's just because I'm trying to make sense. How the hell do you, I guess this might be the conversation you have with somebody, because it's at the point is like you had somebody's gonna come in with accomplishments, or but all right, you feel proud you had all those accomplishments, but do you remember how you treated me, how this went down? Because here we have the six, of swords. This is somebody's trying to move forward, but then we have the page of sword, and I feel the page of sword wants to pick a fight. And the reason why is I don't like the position of the page of swords with the six. It's somebody trying to move from a bad, like leave the past behind. But then you see how this young man, it's ready to swing his swords, the winds. So I will transfer this into the other side. It's like this is arguing about the past and not letting go. Yet the desire to move forward to your happiness is there. But then somebody wants to come back victorious, but then somebody wants to speak. This is speaking, this is the mind, on actions of the past. And not this is movement, not well received. Virgo. And then here again, movement. This is the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. The Nine of Cups is movement going towards what emotionally fulfills you. The High Priestess is following your gut, listening to your higher self, that inner knowing that this is correct, moving forward. Now, the next cards that we have, Virgo, the last ones I took out because I was like, oh, let me see where this goes. And what I got is uh, not only that we have the high priestess, but the nine of cups. This is knowing that this is the correct thing to do, to be a soldier. Soldiers are action. Get on your horse and give this cup. But then I see arguments. And here, the King of Swords with a page. A page is starting something new. But the King of Swords, as ruthless as he is, he's sending a message here. It's supposed to be a just message. It could be a very emotional message about the lack of cooperations and the poverty that this lack has created, and their need to really examine this behavior, this mindset, because this is somebody who is alone thinking with the Four of Swords, meaning the Three of Swords already happened. Now this is somebody who must meditate about the lack they feel their life is heading towards. And the message supposedly will come from somebody who is very intelligent. The King of Swords deals very sharp mind and is emotionally supposedly sending a message in just. Uh, Virgo, um, I see that you had a relationship. Unfortunately, it did not work out. Many things got on the way that hurt you. You are judging the past, and you feel there is the hope something will come back, because there was a lot of work put into this that at one point made you happy. You feel you're being guided to the right direction. The high priestess in this star, you might be even having dreams. Uh, if somebody does come back, I think you will speak on the past. People don't just get to come into your house bouncing all happy. But the just thing is that if you have feelings for this person, which I think you do because the Two of Cups, um, I see you listening and being sincere to yourself. And you can tell this person, based on past performance, based on our relationship in the past, there is a lack of trust. There is a lack of trust because of the hurt. You can tell this person. Um, Definitely speak, be sincere. And if, I don't feel safe with you, I feel confused with you. And a person who really wants to be in your life will be like, I never meant to do that. And they will apologize. And they could tell you they have a new mindset, which I don't see the death card with you guys. I don't see the tower with you guys. So I see this person trying to control themselves, but I don't see the death card. I don't see the tower. I don't see the Ace of Cups. I see somebody who is attracted to you, but do I see a major transformation? And no. I see people speaking. I see people speaking on that they want to come back, that they want to talk to you, but I don't see major transformations. I see the king trying to control a part of themselves, uh, but I don't see the tower. I don't see death card. I don't see the hermit. I do see somebody meditating on what they have right now in their life, where they're lacking, and where they could reinvent their path for the future. I do see a king trying to speak and being trying to be just. Whether it's you or them, it's like a message will be like, this is what a relationship is. But I don't see the Hierophant. I don't see the Ace of Cups. I don't see the Tower. I don't know. Listen to people and see what they got to say. You know, listen, right? That's all I can say. Listen to people and look for videos online about childhood trauma so you can understand yourself and your patterns, and listen to people about coaching, about relationships. There's a lot of great help out there. All right. All right, Virgo, this was your reading. Sorry it's so long. Have a good day. Bye.